This week, ABC 10 News is taking a look at how the pandemic has affected all of us across San Diego County, none as much as those who have lost loved ones. Since our first local COVID case was reported 1 year ago, so many have died without ways for others to pay their respects. So tonight we try to do that by telling some of their stories. Here's ABC 10 News reporter Michael Chen.
It was an unthinkable number when the pandemic began. Some 3,400 COVID-related deaths in San Diego County. Elvira Martinez was just 29 when she died in September. Her boyfriend Ricardo says it was love at first sight 8 years ago. He was planning to propose on a sailboat.
Heartbroken. I'm in a million pieces right now. She was the most wonderful person in the world.
In Nestor, Juan and Blanca Rodriguez, who met in middle school and married 5 years later, ended up in 2 different hospitals. On a Sunday, a virtual goodbye.
My mom was on the Zoom call, and my mom, she thanked them for being the love of her life.
The next day, the couple would die 3 hours apart. In La Mesa, Bob Cruz was placed on a ventilator on Christmas and never recovered. His daughter Heather says the longtime Goodwill employee began his career loading donations before working his way up to facilities director.
He was the person that you called if you needed help.
In Skyline Hills, San Diego native Arnie Robinson Jr., who claimed an Olympic gold medal in the long jump at the '76 Olympics, was diagnosed with brain cancer in 2004. His son Paul says his cancer was in remission when he died of COVID.
So you're just in this state of shock and disbelief.
Of all those lost in the county, nearly half are Hispanic or Latino. In Chula Vista,
numb, paralyzed.
A family reeling after Monica Covarrubias, a mother of 3, passed away in January, days after her father and months after her uncle also died of COVID. In La Jolla, Army and Navy veteran John Martinez, who helped maintain ventilators at the VA Medical Center, died at the age of 63. He had planned on retiring before he turned 64. In City Heights, Barbara says her father, veteran professional wrestler Martin Rodriguez, known as Espantito, or the Terror, was loving and caring outside the ring.
He helped me become who I am today.
In San Marcos, great-grandmother Gregoria Osorio was known for her tamales and mole. Her granddaughter says the longtime midwife from Mexico leaves behind a lasting legacy.
She brings to the world like more than 1,000 babies.
In the college area, a month after Torino Rivera delivered this impassioned sermon at the church he founded 9 years ago, he died of COVID. His son Daniel, also a pastor, now vowing to keep his church open. Amid so much loss, examples of communities coming together. GoFundMe campaigns to help grieving families, along with other fundraisers. In Vista, 17-year-old Annabelle made and sold homemade Mexican candy, raising more than $1,000 for the funeral expenses for her beloved grandfather, Ramon.
We need somewhere we can all go have that peace with him.
Michael Chen, ABC 10 News.
So many unable to say goodbye. We have reported on so many of these families, and we will continue to keep telling their stories of the lives that have been changed forever.